What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today I'm reviewing the Air Monarch 4 in the Snow Day colorway. Seriously. Before I can really talk about the Snow Day version of the Air Monarch 4, I should really talk about the shoe that started it all, the original Air Monarch 4. I can't think of any other way to describe this shoe than the quintessential dad shoe. This is like the cookout king. The Air Monarch 4 is also one of the most accessible sneakers in the market because not only is it priced at $65, it also comes in both regular sizing and wide footer sizing, which is kind of crazy. You can buy the shoe anywhere too. You can buy it at Foot Locker, at Payless, at Nordstrom's, pretty much anywhere that sneakers are sold, the Nike Air Monarch is also available. And because of its normcore appeal, it's become sort of a meme of the sneaker. I've actually done a review of this shoe, and when I reviewed the sneaker, I was surprised by how much I liked it. I guess that shouldn't be too surprising because it's a great sneaker overall and it's $65, but as a sneakerhead, I was kind of blown away. And unfortunately, Nike not only knows about this meme, but now they're trying to capitalize on it, and that kind of sucks. And the way they're doing that is by releasing limited edition versions of the shoe like the Nike Air Monarch Snow Day, which costs double the price and is pretty much the same exact shoe. Nike claims on their website that this special edition Nike Air Monarch 4 Snow Day arrives in an all-white, full-grain leather upper, which I don't really believe. The upper is also embellished with a chrome leather swoosh and an iridescent outsole, the overall effect reminiscent of a glistening, snowy day. First of all, weird inspiration behind this special edition sneaker, and one that I'm not a fan of. So the obvious question is this sneaker worth double the retail of the regular Monarch at 120 bucks? Let's find out. So jumping right into the upper of the sneaker itself, we have what Nike claims is their full grain leather. When comparing it to the standard $65 Nike Air Monarch, it feels pretty much exactly the same, except for the fact that it's got this kind of fake tumbled leather texture. And just to fill you guys in, most tumbled leather that's found on sneakers is not actually real tumbled leather. That texture is actually rolled on or stamped on in the factory. So I would assume that that's what this is because this just feels like plastic. That being said, if this sneaker was $65 like the original Nike Air Monarch, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But for 120 bucks, come on guys. Continuing up the toe of the sneaker, you find this oddly more premium feeling flap of leather, which is probably just there to feel more premium. I don't think it's the same leather that's on the rest of the shoe, if I'm honest. It's also there on the $65 version of the shoe, except on the original Monarch, it has a Nike swoosh printed in blue. As you continue up the shoe, you've got these white laces that feel ever so slightly more premium than the regular Nike Monarch. Maybe that's where the 60 bucks went, I'm not sure. Underneath the laces, unlike the regular Monarch, which has a mesh tongue, you've got this leather tongue, which doesn't actually feel that bad. At the top of the tongue, you've got another leather addition with the Air Monarch branding embroidered into it in silver. The embroidery also has this sort of icy snow day theme to it, so I guess that makes sense. And then moving inside the sneaker, you get to this very weird white Sherpa lining. I get the inspiration, I get the whole snow day theme, but I just don't think it looks good. Maybe you do, but I don't, and I'm not a fan. The insole comes in blue with obviously snowflakes printed onto it because it's a snow day themed sneaker, so that was sort of a obvious decision there. As for sizing, the Nike Air Monarch 4 Snow Day fits just like every other Nike Air Monarch 4, which is true to size. Unfortunately, this version of the shoe only comes in normal sizing and not wide sizing, so if you were looking for that, you're out of luck. Continuing back on the sneaker, we get to this silver metallic Nike swoosh embroidered into the upper. I don't really have much to say about it other than the fact that it's just kind of there. Moving around to the heel of the shoe, you've got this see-through pull tab, which makes sense because it's a snow day sneaker. And then just below that, you've got this air embroidery with a little snowman added in there. Continuing down on the sneaker, you get to your surprisingly comfortable Nike Air Monarch 4 midsole. As called out by this bright orange accent, the heel of the sneaker features Nike Air, which is a nice touch. They also have Air in the $65 version too, but that's neither here nor there. According to Nike's website, the reason they added this bright orange accent is to symbolize the carrot nose in a snowman, which is kind of a weak inspiration. Finally, moving to the bottom of the sneaker, you've got this semi-translucent iridescent outsole, which, gotta be honest, I didn't notice at first. I really had to look at the shoe for a little bit before I even noticed any of the purples in there. You've also got some more orange hits and a black accent on the ball of the foot. Overall, I like the Nike Air Monarch 4. I think it's a great sneaker and I think the price is excellent. I do not, however, like this special edition version. It feels like a quick cash grab and it also looks like a kid sneaker that only comes in men's sizing. I'm still holding out for the rise of the Nike Air Monarch in sneaker culture. I just don't think this is a way to do it, and I definitely don't think that Martine Rose collaboration coming out at the end of the week is a good option either. It's $250 for a sneaker that looks like it has growths on it. But that pretty much wraps up my thoughts on the Air Monarch 4 in the Snow Day colorway. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on this shoe and whether you'd ever consider picking this sneaker up, so make sure to leave those comments in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe down below if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.